it only makes sense that next that we go to... Good morning. It's like 8 o'clock at night. We're still in our little hotel room.
So, good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to our
2020 trip.
Announcement.
Announcement. Yeah, that was better the first time we did it. So we have another trip coming up this year, which we booked we actually thought about it 2 weeks ago, and we started to make plans already, which is a new record for us. And also a new record for us kind of booking these last minute trips.
Yeah, so I'd probably say it's about 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, maybe about 3. I think we should really explain ourselves. So you know how there's the big capitals of the world. So yeah, we spent a couple of times in London. We've been there a few times. We detested Paris. We didn't really like it there.
No,
we fell in love with California and LA. We had a fairy tale Christmas in New York. So it only makes sense that next that we go to
Japan! Tokyo!
And Osaka.
And Mount Fuji.
And maybe Yokohama. We'll see. Anyway, we'll get into a little bit of our trip details. So we're away for total 10 nights in Japan. And we've wanted to go for so
long.
How long?
Well, I've always wanted to go since we kind of had homestays, and I'm sure I've said this before. So when I was about, 8, 9.
So for nearly 20 years.
Yeah, so I wanted to go to Japan for a long time.
And I'm probably about maybe 15 years. I've kind of had the inkling that I wanted to go. It's always been a place since you were young that you wanted to go and visit. It's just a totally different culture.
Yeah, I loved the film called Three Ninjas when I was young, which is based in Japan as well. Seeing the castles and knowing that they actually exist, they look like that what was on the film.
Is it though? Maybe we should do that, a Three Ninjas tour of Japan.
Obviously we're not going to go and find a karate class and go and watch sumo wrestlers and stuff like that, but having people from Japan live in my home, I hang around with them probably more than my actual own friends, because they were always there. So I ended up going and playing football, soccer, with them, and went on trips up north and stuff.
Yeah, when
as well.
You got the car stuck in 90 Mile Beach, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'll insert the photo here if I can find it.
Well, Taka seems to think that it wasn't his car and that we helped him. We towed someone out in his little crappy Honda Civic, which that never happened.
Will we go into some detail about our trip then?
Yeah, so we'll quickly kind of run over our itinerary for our 2020 Tokyo,
it's not just Tokyo.
Japan travels.
We haven't really decided much, to be honest, in terms of things that we're doing yet. We know the big things that we're going for. So we fly into Narita, then we're going to take the bullet train straight to Osaka. In Osaka, we're hoping that Super Nintendo World will be open.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a day to explore Osaka.
Yep, so I think we're looking at doing
Osaka Castle. I don't really know what else to do. The Dotonbori area.
Next off from there, we will be travelling from Osaka across to Mount Fuji.
Yep.
We'll be staying at a hotel just outside, just at the
Mount
Fuji train station.
Yeah.
Which is going to be quite handy, I think. We haven't really planned.
No, we haven't
made any plans in regards to what we're doing there. We're still looking to a few different things of how we're going to base our couple of days in the area.
So to get to Mount Fuji from Osaka, you have to either go straight back to Tokyo and then get another train back to Mount Fuji, or you can connect in Yokohama. So we're hoping that we might actually get some time to do a couple of hours in Yokohama as well. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. So.
Well, it depends on obviously time. Time is precious, so we need to make the most of it. And a couple of hours in a city gives us more time in another place. Then it's more than likely not going to happen. Obviously, like we says, we haven't made any definite plans for Mount Fuji. Obviously, there's quite a few lakes in the area, Mount Fuji, and there's also
Fuji
Q Highland, which is a theme park in the area. So obviously,
still work in progress.
We'll be kind of looking around those things to do. There's an outlet shopping mall in the area as well, which we want to do as well. So we're in Mount Fuji for 2 nights. On the Wednesday, we leave and go up to Tokyo, where we'll spend the rest of our duration of the travel. We are kind of staying pretty central in Tokyo, and there's quite a few different things that we have looked at in regards to the area as well.
Yeah.
We're still kind of deciding on
what to do and
the main things we want to do. So if you guys have any travel tips for any of the areas that we've kind of mentioned, feel free to leave a wee comment on our video.
We're only going to have the JR Rail Pass probably only for 7 days, and then the last kind of like days will be in Tokyo, so I think you can get a couple of different day passes on the Tokyo train system. 2 of the days we're obviously hoping to go to Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, and then the other kind of days are just for sightseeing really and catching up with your friends.
Yeah.
So, and that's our trip when we fly back home on the Monday. And yeah, so we're going in June. I don't think we did we mention that? We're going in June, which is the rainy season. Yeah,
so no, we haven't mentioned that. So yeah, as Emma says, is kind of the rainy season between
still hot though.
Mid-June to
mid-July.
Mid-July.
Yeah.
It's kind of the rainiest season, although it is still quite warm.
Yeah.
I think it was between like 23 and 27 or 28 degrees.
Yes. We haven't really done much so far. We've got our flights booked. We have our hotels booked. But yeah, we've been recording like this. We've done this so backwards, like because it was just like a kind of spur of the moment thing that we decided to go.
Yeah.
Like
so we've made a decision very kind of not last minute. Like there's still 4 months. However,
it was just a really quick like
event. It was just kind of like let's book a holiday. We had the kind of idea of just like, well, what about something totally different? That we haven't done
for so long.
But we wanted to do for so long. So here we are, Japan 2020. Here it is.
High five. It's booked.
It'll be coming off our bucket list.
Yes. Although we've already said like we will be back, and we haven't even been there yet, and we will be back because like we're filming this trip announcement after we've recorded our Japan. Hold on, let me say it properly. Japan planning series, which we are terming
Japaning.
We've Japanned our trip. Episode 1 we filmed a couple of weeks ago when we first had the like kind of
idea fresh in our minds.
Yeah, like just nothing booked, so that we can kind of follow our progress and see how we changed our mind, because I think that's quite interesting how your plan starts to what it actually looks like.
Yeah, so in obviously Japaning, we're including kind of like
very
how
in-depth,
so quite in-depth information, so kind of how we tracked our flights in regards to like prices,
what our budget
finding the best kind of price, talking about budget, which obviously a lot of people,
I don't know, I just feel like people don't talk about it, and it's like, do you know what, if you spent 20 grand on a holiday, like that sounds awesome, but can I do it like that? Probably not. So we're kind of looking at like not a really strict budget, but I think a really reasonable budget. We're not the kind of people to stay in like really fancy hotels or upgrade to business class unless we get it for free, or like, you know, like we might consider like a premium economy flight on the way back.
Mightn't we?
Maybe. It depends how much really like we end up if we end up saving some money like elsewhere, you know, like we talk about all this into planning. So I think this trip announcement will go live, and then we'll probably release periodically planning episodes. So we have 2 recorded already, one at the very start of our planning journey and then the second one we did last night, just talking about all the things that we had booked up so far and what we still had to go. So
planning 3 will kind of cover
like our
activities, attractions, what we're kind of booked or planning to book,
or how we booked it,
what kind of third party, if we're using third party websites, or
if we find deals, like we get student discount for example, or if we get like a work discount, because work discounts seem to be very much the same in a lot of corporate
businesses. So we try and take advantage of those as much as we can. Why not? It's there to be used. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
You can have my empty cup.
At the moment, all our accommodation is like pay at the hotel and free cancellation, so we'll kind of be looking at other things as other options, like paying it up front if it's cheaper, if we can save.
That's about it.
That will kind of be planning 3, and then
we'll see where it goes.
We'll see where we are from there, and then we can continue our planning series.
Yay! I can't contain my excitement.
It has been like this for the last 3 weeks now.
I since
we kind of started planning this, so she's very excited as much as I am.
I just have moments where you're like, oh, I'm actually going. Don't know how long I've wanted this for.
Probably since your dad first went.
Yeah, so 15 years, that's how long I've wanted this for.
Sayonara!
Sayonara! We have been learning Japanese. Konnichiwa. Sumimasen.
You're just putting all these words that don't mean anything in a sentence together. Yeah.
Niko means cat. No, wabaki. Wabaki is the slippers. Gaijin is outsider.
You've been watching too much Tokyo Drift.
It still works.
It's probably fake Japanese.
No, it's not. Gaijin, it literally means outsider. And wabaki is the slippers that you put on, because you need to take your shoes off.
Anyways.
So make sure you're wearing matching socks. Oh god, I'm going to have a great time, aren't I? I don't wear matching socks sometimes.
Bye for now.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Wait. See you in version 3 of the planning.
3. Wait, we could be like kawaii. We could be so kawaii and be so cute and be like, ee.